Here with Hofstra head coach Simon Riddiough following a 2-2 draw with Elon in the CAA opener. Coach, thoughts on tonight's game?
Stressful, disappointing. Elon's a very good team, and when you've got a very good team who haven't lost all year, and you're beating them 2-1 with 5 minutes to go, you hope that with the veterans and experience on our team that we would ride that result out. Unfortunately for us, the soccer gods weren't paying attention to today's game. The girls put in a tremendous effort, super proud of them. To come back from 1-0 down against a team who's only conceded 1 goal in the first 8 games, it's pretty impressive. I can't complain except for the result. And Elon's a good team. Elon win so many games and tie games because they do find a way in those situations, and they did today. So you've got to tip your hat to them.
Coach, you mentioned frustrating with the result. Does this one feel any different than the last 4? I mean, being in CAA play, being down so early, but to fight yourself back.
Yeah, it feels different because we started off slow. It was a bad goal for the first goal, and we knew Elon are going to struggle to score against us if we keep a tight back 4, and we didn't that first 10 minutes, and that gives them a bit of momentum. But to credit to our girls, we battled, and we were pushing, and we were knocking on the door, and we eventually got the goal to make it 1-1. And then I wasn't sure we'd get the second goal, but we deserved to get a second goal, and we did. And then it was panic stations, and we just spoke about it there. We have to do a better job of managing the game. With 5 minutes to go, we panicked, and that comes from us as a coaching staff. We get frantic. We change the system to defend the goal. Maybe it wasn't the right decision, but they start pushing numbers. We're getting frantic, but the players feed off our energy. They get frantic, and we make some silly decisions in the end. With 5 minutes to go, the ball needed to be here, where it was all second half, where we could dominate and press and keep the ball away from our goal. We started playing back, negative. They get a bit of momentum, and then you get that sucker punch at the end.
Coach, could you speak on Matilda Braithwaite's resilience? I mean, earlier in the game, she had 2 opportunities in on goal, and she just kept going, and finally she gets that third one, and she makes the Elon pay.
Yeah, Matilda's the best athlete in the conference. She's so dynamic and dangerous and direct, and if you give her time, she's gonna punish you. And today she struggled in that first half to get good chances on the goal. I think she was a bit frustrated. We took her off in the second half to give her a break and give her a bit of time to maybe see the game from the sidelines. We threw her back on, and she had 2 or 3 chances then. I'm glad she scored. It was a good goal. She held off the defender well. She showed her pace, and hopefully that's just a springboard as we move on through the conference.
Coach, Hayley Machida came on off the bench again to score another goal for you guys. You mentioned after Dartmouth how the substitutes they're just dying to get out there, and how much they want to be out there to play. What makes it different with Hayley? How she's able to just find magic out of nowhere.
Yeah, that could have been anybody who came off the bench. Hayley's been awesome. She wants to help the team win. She's a willing worker. She'll sacrifice herself, as you saw. That could have been any of them, Amy Meadows or Ava Lamfredi. Anybody who comes off the bench is contributing, and that's a sign of a good team. In years past, we probably dropped a level with people coming off the bench, or maybe a bit frantic or a little bit uneasy. 4 or 5 kids will come off on a regular basis, always contribute in a positive manner. So I can't question them. Carly did a great job as well. So we're in a good position performance-wise. We're happy. It's just really frustrating from our perspective, and I know the girls are deflated. But hopefully the soccer gods will pay attention when it comes to the money time of the season in late October. So we'll see how it goes.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, thank you guys.